I didn't push forward. This is what I'm telling you guys. I mean, just coming out here, having this car posted, it's gonna grab attention, no doubt about that. And I'm pretty sure you're already used to that by now, huh?
Yeah, I mean, my engine's completely stock, man, so I don't really waste my time. Just drive by and let them.
What's up, Manny? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good, man. Welcome to my
Good
show.
to see you again.
Yeah. Hey guys, my name is Eric. We got Manny, our special guest today. Today's segment is called Stock to Stance, where we're going to be breaking it down on how he got this car looking like a beast. We're going to be breaking it down on what he had done, how much it cost, and just kind of have a better idea of where and how he got to this point. So Manny, just tell me something about the car. I mean, what got you started in this specific car? Because you got a 2014 Honda Civic SI, correct?
Yeah. I was mostly into building engines. Now I'm more focused about how it looks. Want to try something different. Because if your engine blows up, whatever, you can't drive a car. Versus like this, if anything happens, you can still drive it to work or whatever. And I wanted to go for like a stance more than drag racing, more looks. Try a different out of my style.
I totally get what you mean. I mean, honestly, I'm not all that about the engine itself, but making a car look nice. And the thing that I do definitely appreciate about this stance life is that you don't have to worry too much about racing it, because if you have a clean car, it doesn't automatically mean that you have to race, right? This car is built for the show. The one thing that I noticed is you got some awards from it, correct?
Yeah, I got 3 awards. And then one of them, it wasn't like a plaque or a trophy, but it was an award that the next show that I want to go to, they're covering for my fee, so I can get in for free. Now I think.
And this is just to show you guys of how it is in the valley here in Wenatchee. It's definitely gonna bring attention. We definitely have the car scenes here, and you'll definitely see this car around. If you see it in town, give my Manny some love, because he spent some time, hard sweat and tears into this car. But I mean, I can only imagine how much time you actually spent, or money. But tell us a little bit about that. I mean, how much work did you put into this exactly?
So the whole build, I basically did it in the whole COVID thing. My girlfriend was also on maternity leave because we had a baby. So I had 3 months off, and those 3 months, man, I was in the garage day and night. I was in the garage all day. I mean, I would help my girl with the baby, you know, every now and then.
Yeah.
But I took advantage of the 3 months I had off to go in the garage. That helped a lot. I have a garage because I can go in there and work on it in winter, just bring a heater in there and be in there all day. But like I said, yeah, I did. There was some times where I just wanted to give up and throw a whole car away. But the good thing about having a garage is you don't have to pick up your tools. You can just leave them on the ground and not touch them.
Just getting back into that topic, man, I mean, there's no doubt about it. Your car is super clean. It definitely is a neck breaker. What are some of the things that you see that you put into it that you don't see around town?
I'd probably say the wheels. I wanted to get something different. I was going to get some 3-piece wheels. I had some in mind, but you can't go wrong with some Volks, man. Some T37, you can't go wrong with some Volks. And some pretty nice wheels. I've always wanted those, my favorite ones, and I can't believe I have them. Sometimes I go in the garage just to go look at my car and go back inside because I can't believe that I have it how I have it. And I originally wanted a 8th generation, which was like 2010 to 2012, and I had my eye on one of these, But I doubted myself, like, nah, those are too spendy. I'm not going to be able to get one of those. So then I would go back to the HO racing.
Yeah.
But I saw a black one like this one over in Oregon. Went over to Oregon, had a buddy, Eric Hernandez, shout out him for helping me out. But the guy didn't want it at the end because America wrote his middle name and his maiden name backwards. So he didn't want it no more on the check. Like, man, really? Like, yeah. He's like, I don't want it no more. I don't want to sell it no more. So we drove all the way to Oregon for nothing. Plus we got stuck in traffic because it was 5. Yeah. So we're hungry. Man, it was a long day. The next day, found this Cascade.
Really?
Stock. So, like, man, if things are not meant to me, don't push them.
No, yeah, I totally feel that, man, because I was actually shopping around for an S2000, and there was this black one. It was super clean. It was an 01. It had only 86,000 miles on it. The guy told me that it was a clean title, and I believed him, so I went ahead, and I was ready to buy that. But I ran the title, and it came back as a branded title. So I didn't push forward. This is what I'm telling you guys. I mean, just coming out here, having this car posted, it's gonna grab attention, no doubt about that. And I'm pretty sure you're already used to that by now, huh?
Yeah, I mean, my engine's completely stock, man, so I don't really waste my time. Just drive by and let them.
And honestly, there's nothing wrong with having a stocked engine. Honestly, I can appreciate that because I definitely like the look first. Look has to go first, and then maybe dabble in the engine. Because if you dabble with the engine, you're probably going to spend more time, more money, and then after it's finally finished, now it's time to work on the outside. And once you get on the outside, you want to drive it around, boom, something happens to the engine.
And then it's stuck parked and you can't drive it anymore.
Exactly. So, as I was mentioning, guys, the S2000, I didn't end up going for it as much as I wanted to, as much as I was tempted to have that hot boy summer. Unfortunately, it came back as a branded title. A lot of red flags showed up. And the whole point of this is just to keep you guys informed and let you know and kind of tell the stories of what they went through, the struggles. But going back to your car, what are some of the things, because not only the wheels I noticed that really stood out, but when you pulled in here and you lowered that car, I know there's something else going on.
So I got a airlift 3P setup system. I ordered it right in the middle of COVID, so that would be one of my struggles. When I ordered, they sent it part by part. They sent 2 bags in the mail. Then I messaged the guy that, hey, there's stuff missing. Like, we're right in the middle of COVID, stuff are coming in the way, just late. 2 weeks later, I received another 2 bags. 2 weeks later, I received the compressor. A month later, I received the ECU system. So it's not like I could do it all in one day. I had to weigh, and it was just really annoying. And
I can understand the frustration there. I mean, fuck, I'd be frustrated. I'd be fucking throwing this shit all over the garage.
Yeah, I mean, and I did it myself too. Some people are amazed that they asked me where I go to, where I went to, who did I go to set them up. I did it myself. I've never known how to do it. I've never done my research, nothing. If you guys ever need help, YouTube is your friend. I saved about $1,000 from just doing it myself.
Yeah, that's some good advice. I mean, I know I've spent my time on YouTube watching YouTube videos, just trying to cut some corners. That way I don't have to spend that extra money and just kind of do it yourself projects. If you feel like you're in that sensation where you feel like you don't know how to do it and you feel like you're more confident, there is some areas where you should definitely hire someone if you're not too familiar with it. But if you feel like you can knock out the project, usually you're gonna have to do some research. But honestly, man, I couldn't agree with you more on that YouTube. But other than that, man, I mean, what are some of the comments that you get when you're out in town? And I mean, I could only imagine the comments are completely different from when you were driving that white stock Honda Civic.
They ask, well, because I leave like this, sometimes when I park and I air out, they ask me if I really drive it like that. Like, no, I got airbags, I can go up. Like, oh, and it's usually, most of the time it's old people, man.
Honestly, man, I couldn't tell you how amazing your car looks. You must be really proud of yourself from going this far, man. And honestly, man, I appreciate you coming on and telling us a little bit about your story. Before we do end the session, is there anything you want to tell our viewers? Anything you want to, any advice, anything that you would say to them that you would want them to avoid that you ended up having to struggle with?
Just take your time, man. Just take your time. Don't rush stuff. If you need to order stuff online, wait for them. Don't go out looking for parts, because you never know if they're damaged or not. Then you're going to be spending more money, plus spending money on what it broke. You gotta never give up, man. Follow your dreams, and if you want to go and get something, go get it. Don't give up.
And I couldn't say it better. Guys, if you're in the middle of a project or you're thinking about starting a project, take the time, be patient with it. It is going to be a process. This man right here is an example of what it truly means to go from stock to stance. And we're going to be doing more videos like these. So stay in touch, and don't forget to subscribe and like that button and hit that notification so you can keep updates with the newest and latest videos. Thank you guys, and I appreciate you staying here with us. And hey man, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate you coming. Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Thanks.
Funny story is, when I was gonna leave, since I have no door handles, I left down the road. All my doors fucking left open, dude. All of them. Oh shit! So I had to go back home, and literally I had to tie a string from inside from here to there, tie a string.
Oh, to keep them shut.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I mean, they were still open a little bit. So the whole way to Malaga, I was like tripping balls, man. I was like,
bet,
I hope they
dude.
don't open, and my door light was kept on flashing the whole way.
I bet. Going crazy. Like, you drive with your doors open.
Yeah, man. I'm just proud to say that I've done the whole thing by myself.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
I could only imagine like how, because for me, I mean, I never really worked on cars, and I went through and I changed the spark plugs on mine, and so like just that feeling, like not working on cars, not knowing anything about them, but like you're saying, like looking it up and figuring out like how to do it, and go about it.
It makes you feel proud once you're done.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, it was a good feeling after. It's just like, shit, dude. I've never done anything like this. Everyone told me not to. Everyone told me like I'm done for trying to do it myself. And then when I was able to get it done, and way cheaper than everything else.
Oh, dude. It's way cheaper than
and so it's like, oh my god. Like I'm glad I didn't listen to people.
People who don't work on them, they think of the shops, but they don't realize how easy it is to work on it.
Yeah, so I could imagine. I mean, same thing happened with plumbing. Like when it comes to a lot of plumbing stuff, super easy.
Yeah,
Like
they just make a
installing
big
and
deal
taking
out of it.
stuff out is like a matter of just taking off a screw,
Yeah.
and it comes off. And so like I could see how it probably like transfers over kind of the same way, where it's just like a lot of things are very easy. Like if you just understand what you're doing and going